Right, just doing final setup bits. We should be able to get them on the way very shortly, fingers crossed.
Got the pug versus the fairy. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, that's true. We had a few matches that were like very unfortunate, like just someone forgetting a location or just putting off one thing for way too late.
I mean, we've
Cross
been
keys
also
can be harsh.
we've been also pretty far in the tournament already, even though it's
Yeah.
like it's around 5 right now.
Yeah.
But that's still far in the tournament. So like every player still in the tournament are like very talented player. Like
Agreed. And at least life there off. Just gotta wait a few more seconds until the restream catches up.
Yeah,
good to go.
we're on the side today, but they will be going in about 10 seconds from now. Good luck to both of them.
Always interesting to me is sort of the opener. I don't know what any does. I'm pretty sure I know what Illus does. Obviously.
I mean, we're from the same school of Olihan to the Fairy Cave.
Yep. I don't know if Andy does the same or if he's opting to do something different. Looks like Hyrule Castle opening. Seen this one quite a lot as well.
And that's pretty standard. You also have those triples. That also helps. Our castle is also one of kind of a isolated location you don't want to go back to because it's open at the beginning.
Yeah, and it has a drop down, which are very important early on. Front entrance, sadly just nothing this time around. Let's see if Andy farms the guards a bit more for higher tier triples. Doesn't look like it. Oh, tier 1 triple, just green rupees. Oof.
Not when you want to see a connector here. We already see the it's not in a bad spot, but still. At least you won't have to come back here. Illus struggling. Yeah, Illus struggling a little bit with the second fave flipper, but he gets it now.
Yep, that one's a bit awkward with the inputs you gotta do.
That Vanilla Sanctuary actually giving an opportunity, not even Andy an opportunity to Holy Hand as well, so he's gonna get the money.
Oh, they get a free hookshot.
That's very nice. The thing is, he won't have an opportunity. Oh, maybe he'll hookshot across from here, but I don't see it really. Like at this point, you want the money before going into gag.
Oh yeah.
No, he's hookshotting across. He's getting the information. Probably gonna follow it as well.
Interesting.
Since we know it's a connector, it's the fairy descent right now, if I remember correct.
Could be good for him. You never know with those early connectors.
Yeah,
where they lead you.
I mean, that's what they did.
Illus now takes this to the castle as well.
We check, like, luckily for him, it's the descent and not the ascent, so.
Yeah, this way around is much faster. Let's see where it takes us to the pyramid crack. Okay.
Having an item on the pyramid that is in logic as well, which is 5 rupees. That's also a very good information that cracking the pyramid is already dead that early into the game.
Yep.
But that's one of the access to East Darkworld.
No hammer needed to reach pod area. Neither of them having found bombs. Looks like Andy is opting for the 50-50 bushes below the grove here. Always a decent choice. not lucky on the first trip, and Illus is just walking over the gag. Makes sense. Let's see what the other drop downs have to offer for us.
Now we're gonna see the bush crab as well. That could be a good resource. Yeah, magic. Nice.
Yep, not too bad.
Offer the shop, but unfortunately Andy doesn't have money for bombs, but he has 3 already.
Yeah, he got 3 from the bushes, so he's at least fine for the beginning. And we find a dam right away. Always good to find it early.
That's a
Then
nice
you-
lumberjack. We can see what's on it and if it's required. Oh, that
Ooh.
might be important.
Yeah, small key, you never know. And yeah, dam early on, really nice since you can flood it immediately and can get the item near the actual dam once you go down there.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
not
castle
what you really
entrance.
want to see.
Yeah, this one's a bit out of the way.
I'm actually surprised he's following that one.
I get Howard down in the library.
But that's still 2 engines. I mean, yeah, it's in a bad spot, but still, that's very early into the game. Would I've actually maybe checked the remaining of Lost Woods before actually following that one. But that's good info. He wasn't locked out, so that's fine for him.
We find the well in the vanilla bed. And next to it, Paradox Cave. Holy moly.
That's a very good one. 7 items very early into the game.
Mm.
And has bombs already as well. So. And a hook shot to kill the mini Molzarns, because that when you find Paradox Cave this early into the game, usually you actually don't have like resources. But having a very good weapon as the hook shot for mini Molzarns is just perfect.
Yeah, same for Spiral Cave that Illus just found. Now worry about like dying through it. What do we see? A pod key. Another pod key. Good bit of money. His first sword and a few more bombs. Very nice find, I'd say.
That's
Ooh.
really good information from Illus. Like, you don't want to go through that connector ever again. Maybe you'll have to if you have a mirror. But still.
Yeah.
It's now Illus' turn to go into CAC. Probably gonna buy bombs here. Checking the stun drop is also magic, so.
Thunder being full magic is pretty nice actually.
And we have the other end of Super Bunny Cave at the bottom of the mountain. Luckily, it doesn't work. Unluckily for Andy, it doesn't work that way. It works the other way around. And that's the left side of desert.
See, it takes a quick bunny revival so you can actually get stuff done in here. See a small key on the torch. And half magic.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see what wasn't. It was buffering for me, but yeah, half magic's nice to have.
Yep. Half magic in the... Sadly didn't catch the hint because it was buffering for me at that point.
So Illus finding the back of bumper cave that you can actually hookshot across.
Mm-hmm.
Having a peek of what's in the shopping mall, a small key to ice. They're kind of nice to have for routing. I mean, at least one. Most of the people would just bomb jump in ice levels. The second one not really required, but still nice to have.
And vanilla restart room. I'm sure you'll still take that.
I mean, like, I'm actually like, he was kind of low on bombs on the first shop, and he didn't buy though. That's
And right side of desert leading to dark shopping mall.
unfortunately for Andy. Actually, orphaned those two entrances that are in the light and dark will require gloves and pearl for the dark one.
Mm-hmm. Nice big chest and ice palace.
I don't think our players are gonna go for that. So that's actually a very nice hint to have at first, like knowing that you don't require the big key.
Yeah.
Technically, I mean you technically need for logic, but
Always good if you can sort of forget about that thing. Good hint. We were just in there. Let's see what the back of the tavern has for us. Just start container. Then again, early on, a bit of health is always nice.
especially when they already have connectors to the dark, like you kind of want those that help. We actually have the back of desert here, which like if Andy had checked it, he might have like scummed the key, but I don't think he's going back for desert just for that. His desert
Yeah,
is a
probably
bit
not.
out of the way. We might actually see escape. Illus didn't have weapons, so I can understand he didn't go through.
Yeah, and he has a sword now. Illus got spat out in my area. Sadly, didn't catch where he came or how he got there.
From Paradox, the last entrance, but I'm actually surprised he didn't check any entrances in the my area.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what Annie finds in the escape. Just 20 bucks.
Not a whole bunch for now. Powder.
I think that was the bed drop down.
Yeah, that was that shut down.
I'm having some buffering issues on Halo's end. And the first bottle for Andy.
Which he's gonna leave the ferry because he wanted a death ward.
The good end of Ice Rod Cave for Illus. Just a piece of art. And Andy taking us into the dark sewers.
It makes a lot of sense. Like when you find a hard castle, when you're low on hearts, basically you're at the beginning of the game. That's just an easy way to death warp. You don't have mages, you don't have anything. and you can continue on your route. If you find it very late and you don't have a mirror, it's just a pain to actually check.
Again, I'm having buffering issues, so I might sometimes spoil a little. Sorry. Illus stream is constantly resyncing for me.
And we found a small key to mirror mark. We're gonna see all last drop down and know what's on the other end. That's Uncle, and I think I got 2 is dead because it's the fairy drop down.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Siona on left room, left.
Actually, very nice to know in entrance.
Yep, can save yourself. I got to, even if you have to do the climb.
Yeah, you can. I mean, sure, but as Andy showed us, we kind of have a way, a kind of fast way to the pyramid. So I'm not sure they gonna even think about killing Agatha. Bit of trouble with the gate though. Yeah, he found them and took that death orb. So Illus back to Paradox Cave.
Yep. Understandably, he wants his loot. I did not catch where Andy got the powder. Pays out with a good chunk of money at least, but no progression. Ah, Dark Cross, okay. At least right now I'm not having buffering issues, so I hope it's good. Or it stays this way.
So getting a proper weapon here. Both of the players have it.
Yeah, hookshot and sword early on is a nice combination.
As Ellis check what was remaining in CAC, he's gonna leave. Wonder if he's gonna follow the desert connectors as well.
Can't do anything in Super Bunny either. Looks like he might. He just needs to remember to death warp.
He will go on the right side. He's not gonna be able to check that one though, unfortunately. Illus, you cannot read stuff as a bunny. Fortunately for him, he will get spat out. He's not gonna be locked. He's gonna be able to go back in and check the middle entrance. We'll bring him to the shopping mall. No, he can't. Actually locked here.
Can't use bombs.
I mean, we know it's only health magic, so not a big loss for him.
Yeah, still annoying since he kinda has to revisit it.
But still, they're out of the way. Like,
Yeah.
One is Dark Shopping Mall and one is bottom of East Dark Death Mountain. So no, you kind of want to find the front right now to be able
Yeah.
to check it. It might be with a key next time he gets there. Oh, nice.
Oh. Hype Cave shifted dimensions. Let's see if we got any goodies or if it's trash.
Oh, hello.
One pearl with a chest turn. Hog. Seven out of 10, and about 6.9 out of those are the moon pearl.
I mean, having checked the dam and having checked also a Guinness cave, I can get why Illus is going this direction right now. Unfortunately, he's gonna ocean one of the entrance. Oh, a hookshot cave with a hookshot.
That's a nice find. Ether. Okay. And TR key. Okay, pretty decent.
Get away, you check the connector here. You have a moon pearl now. And that's minimal game. That's good. Like he planned to go to the desert area. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Nice information, at least.
Yep.
I mean, Illus never ever gonna get back here, so
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see where he takes us, which connector he decides to pursue now that he has the pearl.
he's going back to Error Castle. He's
Yeah,
going to
I'd
Dark
assume
World,
so.
I think.
Dark
He's
Lumberjack seems very attractive.
He's gonna like. I don't think he checked the rest of Lostwood, or did he? I don't remember.
He
did,
went
did,
up
did.
there from the bottom
Okay.
afterwards.
So he's gonna check Harrow Castle. He knows the entrances are kind of out of the way, so he has to check it now. All of it.
Yeah. And he might also grab the escape items now that he has the sword.
And gonna start wandering in the dark world, which I totally agree with.
Yeah.
I'm not
Nightfall
sure.
hasn't given them much so far, so
I'm not sure about the play here. Like, you already checked desert, so like you don't want to ever come back to desert at some point. So taking the cure for scumming might not actually be wise. Especially when you know where desert is and it's really, really, really out of the way.
yeah. That's a huge time investment to scum if you want to go for it.
But yeah, we can see the first item in Aga Tower. Like Illus didn't have a sword.
What's it gonna be? I missed it.
It's a map for
perfect.
desert. Or a map for desert.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having some real trouble with buffering today. Don't know what's up. Okay, and he also going back to Paradox. Wonder where he wants to take it.
I believe he didn't take the other entrance. I mean, exit.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Which is minor, and we're gonna see what Illus missed here. Probably if you have something, like you can try the murder bird thing once with Andy's health, but not really something you want to do. Oh, he tried it, or did he? I have some buffering problems. Okay, laser bridge. Not laser eye. Entrance of the rock. That's actually big, because that means there's another connector to the Maya area.
No keys yet, so and you will have to take out the Pokey.
Or that's really nice.
Yep.
Illus might actually do a quick check of powder. Like, it's very close to him, like our castle.
Yeah, just a quick walk down.
Before going to his connector.
Nicely dealt with the Pokey on any sand. You're warding off the small key to Skullwoods.
That's
Not...
the other skull key to Skullwoods, the last one. Like, there are 3 keys to Skullwoods, but the last one is like the Vandal one in the bumper room. So that's all our keys to Skullwoods.
Which is interesting this early on.
Yeah, powder play before going to the connector. Understandable. It's just here.
And chain jump room, usually pretty loaded.
I mean, that chest doesn't require anything, and that's just hard.
Just to be the hard this time. Yeah, Skullwood Smoky in the lava room chest. Right side of Maya Shed, just a useless connector, useless storyteller. Not storyteller, fortune teller.
Oh, might actually drop here. Like,
Yeah.
or the other end. There's nothing here anymore. So that's actually another connector to Misery Mire. Technically not in logic, but
Yep,
you can
but-
still bomb from there.
Yep.
That's 3 connectors leading to Misery Mire. And that's
spits
actually
you
a
out at the
very
peak.
nice one.
That's really nice, yeah.
Especially with the hook shot, then you can check the whole mountain here.
Yeah, and he's gonna be busy for a little bit now.
But yeah, he's gonna miss the pearl for a very long time. Like, he's probably gonna go on the other side and check everything as well. He's really low
That
on
is
health,
true.
so he should be really, really careful with the tech tides. But he has a sword, so he can move them.
Yeah, he doesn't wanna walk back here.
Fair upgrade, very nice to see early.
Mm-hmm. Illus finds the ice rod down in the curiosity shop location. It's always a good one to have, not to worry about. I assume Andy has found... Oh?
Actually surprised. Wait, no, he didn't drop, so that's not what I was looking for. He's on 2 hearts, so those cabbages are gonna be really painful.
Cabbages are gonna be scary, yeah. And looks like Illus is taking us for a Skullwoods trip.
Very surprising. I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's leaving if it's not the Skullwoods he wants. Oh, a health refill for Andy. That's nice. Oh.
Oh, that's a big hint. Mirror in Ganon's tower. That is a good hint. And nice. That works. What are they doing down there? Jesus. It just said in Ganon's tower, right? So in the basement.
Yeah, it has to be in the basement. If it's only in Ganon's tower, Illus is getting really nice Skullwood's layout here. I'm assuming he's gonna check everything he can. Another hint on the mountain. That's very nice.
Just walk away. What are we planning on doing?
Not a whole lot in Skullwood right now.
Yep, just gonna
At
grab the
least you're
vanilla
not
key here
wrong.
and Death Warp. And you find the Maya shed on top of the mountain. With a small key to GT and a big key to Hera. That's a decent find, finding the big key before you actually find Hera and having a weapon to kill Moldom. It's a quick trip.
I believe we haven't seen Old Man Cage yet. We only have one shot left.
Yep. Otherwise, he's sitting in Hera. And
that might
it's a
be it.
dark cave. That should be him. Yeah, judging from the movement.
Hey, Mimic Cave with that hammer. What? Never seen that before.
Yeah, that totally never happens. Ooh, blindside in Village of Outcasts.
Right now, Andy is getting a good, I won't say advantage, but still having that extra saving quit point, like, sure. But that's gonna help him a lot with movement, depending where they are.
Blindside not very great. Smoky to Turtle Rock and a bit of health. That's
The bad thing is
disappointing.
like those checks and years are is gonna make. He doesn't have Pearl in this anything in it. Like that mountain is actually pain to get to.
Oh, and he didn't go in the entrance. I think that was an accident.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Illus finds
GT.
GT first.
They
If the
have a
mirror is
mirror.
easily accessible, that's really nice for him. Boots!
Boots.
Whew. Already worth.
Mirror might be on the torch. That's the thing.
That's true. And he finds the non-hook shuttleable end of Bumper, so...
Oh,
That's the...
not a pit.
Okay. That's nice. So I guess our Death Mountain connects to Kag. Yay. Looks like Andy is strategically avoiding his Moon Pearl.
That's light roll type cave, which is normally very. That some players tend to put it up for a long time. Nice
Oh,
boot.
nice find for Illus.
Even though it's just south of your house, like I don't know. Like personally, that's something I tend to check very early. Is checking that 1 hour in feels really bad when it's like just south of your house.
Agreed. Oh, connector from Illus. Where will it take us?
That's good information.
That's really good
actually-
info, yeah. Finding out that Mimic Ledge is basically useless. Well, practically useless. Andy taking us for the first trip over to the eastern area. Haven't seen anything over here yet. I mean, he's probably wanting to wait until he finds a glove and then take his way south. Like, check swamp with either of the glove entrances. It's just kind of not working out at the moment. And obviously he doesn't know it's that important to him in this case.
Those boots are actually nice for Illus. Like, this part of the world is not easy to get to right now. And checking
Yeah.
this, which
That's-
he knows where it leads to. That's the thing.
Yep. He
I-
doesn't
I-
need to check this.
He has to. He couldn't take the items. He was a bunny.
Yeah, but he'll just take it from the other side, I believe. Like, I
I'm
don't think
not
he wants to
sure.
interrupt this trip here.
I'm not sure. He might end up his route in this particular case, knowing where the other end is, which is desert. I mean, like the low part of Dark Death Mountain.
I mean, he can also just go through Paradox again, so I don't think it's too bad.
That's true. But if he doesn't find any connectors, he has nothing to do. I can actually see him take it.
I mean, yeah. There's not really much left over here for him.
Like,
like
take
any-
it. You missed an item in desert as well, and you're checking the last entrance of desert.
Yeah. Chess minigame. Blessing us with 4 bombs, yay. Looks
Andy
like Andy finally on the way his
deeper.
Moon Pro. Always kind of unfortunate if you find your Moon Pearl after doing a bit of bunny exploring, but you just never know where it's gonna be, so...
Oh,
Oh, looks like Illus found the front of Old Man Rescue, so let's take him to the mountain.
that's gonna be Death Mountain, and that's gonna be a whole lot of hints.
Yep. Not really actually much good on top of the mountain.
I mean, he will know about Mir. He knows where GT is. So there's
Mm,
that. It will give him an extra 7 quid that Andy didn't check actually. I just right. Whoa, Andy taking a death to the crowd. I was actually surprised he was going back there, knowing
yeah,
he wanted to go to desert to scum the key. I think.
I think so, because he knows what the 2 entrances over there are in the light world, and he can't access the 3rd one, so... Or maybe he was just going to Fake Flipper since he farmed a bit of money for Zora?
Yes, he's going back though.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's going back. That's definitely the desert scum play. That's nothing else here. Or Fake Flipper.
I mean, again, he can just Fake Flipper. But I don't think that's the most efficient play at the moment. Especially after just getting your Moon Pearl. Yeah, looks like desert keys coming. Thanks, Justy Ferris.
I was going to Super Bunny as well, I guess. That's kind of a long shot.
Yeah, looks like it. Interesting. It's a really long walk just for 2 items.
And not rewarded for this long walk, like especially without boots. That's really long walk. And probably gonna go for the scum as well, I guess here.
Illus also grabbing a few of the upgrades from the ferry.
Yeah, why not?
Always good to have. Like especially the bomb upgrade is just nice early on.
It looks actually going back. Gonna check the 2 entrances out of the mountain, I guess.
Yep, I just assume so.
Because there's nothing else here. There's no connector left. So
Yep, just the Dark World.
I can get it. Getting to that mountain is kind of a pain right now.
Yeah.
Getting those out of the way makes sense. Fire
Oh,
rod.
Right side and desert has to fire rod. That's a nice find. He is probably gonna keep that. Yep.
Not a good info.
And where is Old Man's save point gonna get us? On top of Hyrule Castle.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have a master sword, so cannot check it
Yep.
right now.
Still
But
easy to get back to.
Yeah.
Oh, and Thieves Town. That is nice.
Actually surprised Illus didn't check it yet. He probably wants to check that. Alton
GG.
Mario. Next to our house.
Let's see. Illus taking us to the entrances that Andy checked out a moment ago. He has the boots advantage though.
The advantage here is gonna be able to check a whole bunch. He has flippers as well, though.
Yeah, I wonder where he actually takes us with the flippers. If he decides to do some Zora area shenanigans. Or if he just wants to go to Eastern. And you know, checking out the back of Old Man's safe spot, seeing where that one leads him. Oh, that's the dark cave we found on East of Mountain. That's actually kind of okay.
That's a really good way back to the mountain.
Yeah,
When
the
when you
worst.
don't have a flute yet. Not the worst, yeah, definitely.
Boats are in GT Hope Room. What does
Well,
Hobo have for us? Just $5.
The only connector we have right now to east Darkworld is Hyrule Castle. The other way to get there would actually take that connector that leads to the pyramid and hookshot across.
Yeah.
Misery Mire. With a fire source, that's actually a reasonable play here.
Oh, hello, Swamp. Yeah, looks like Zora.
I mean, you don't have a glove. You don't really want to touch that area yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Easter.
Oh, he's done.
That's a lot of dungeons we found already.
Yeah. We're not missing many. Few entrances of Turtle Rock, obviously. And I think otherwise we're just missing Pod? Oh,
That's
Maya big key
something.
for Illus.
That's something Andy could use right now.
Yeah, he would surely like that. Castle Smoky, okay. Not all that useful, unless our only accessible glove is in the back, I guess.
Oh, there's a third sword here, on Andy's side. In Mizumaya Firelock part. But the city is actually pretty nice with sword right now.
Yeah, we saw it already. And I think the last Maya key.
Is it?
Oh no, still missing one.
Red boomerang in Todd, not very useful, especially when you already have a hook shot.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes slightly useful, but eh. Ganon's tower has 2 chests behind it. Interesting. Shouldn't be relevant, considering where Ganon is.
Well, I mean, if Ganon was in the pyramid maybe, and we didn't have GDB key, or in Lumberjack where it could lead to a castle tower small key, sure.
But being where he is. And last check in Eastern, just a few bumps.
It was kind of a nice dip with the Meyer big key, I guess.
Yeah, I think that still worked out for him. Time to continue onwards. See what Zora and the Ledge have for us. I kind of like this play by Illus because he's taking the flippers he found and it's just going with them. Scamfish, as usual.
Getting that extra bit of money he's missing might actually lead him into pod. Sometime soon. Let's see where Illus decides to go right now. I'm guessing the eastern area. Or still hasn't checked the T's down. I mean, the top of Hyrule Castle.
And also following Spiral Cave.
That's the thing. I actually kind of want to know what's behind that entrance. I'm actually surprised Andy didn't check it.
Oh, which one?
I got tower entrance.
Yeah. That's a good question. Yeah, it's just a quick 7 quid away. Then again, he's just currently en route.
I'm guessing Andy's heading towards Hyrule Castle to get connected to the Dark World.
I would assume so, yeah. He recently got his pearl.
I think he ran out of options in the Light World.
Yeah, probably. Or out of good options.
What's that?
Maybe... No, he knows where Spectacle goes. Yeah.
Oh, Skullwoods is cleaning Skullwoods right now.
Oh yeah, he found the fire rod, right. And Illus takes the opportunity to grab a bit more money just so he has pod money.
I train logic as well since he has those keys, and he can technically get the last one as well.
Yep, just his fire rod, not quite logic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
Just
yeah,
gotta-
he can beat a dungeon, you wanna beat a dungeon. It's like a what, 50, yeah, 50-50 right now to be a crystal as well. You just do it. Looks like Illus is accepting fate and leaving the glove rock over here behind, so he'll find Meyer.
I wouldn't go into Meyer if I wasn't in his place. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't have a fire source.
But it's still in the blood. I mean, we know he is only. I don't remember what was in the vanilla big chest. That's a pendant for Andy.
Yep, pendant on Moth.
But he's gonna miss out on a sword for now. He has the big key though. That's an extra check that he's gonna be doing that Andy didn't do. Oh, we're gonna see that entrance right now.
What's it gonna be?
A connector.
A connector, okay. What does this one take us?
Oh.
Oh. That's a bit more convenient than going through Paradox Cave to get up here. That's for sure. So, there's that. Nah, no hint for left Maya. Andy just checked it. We saw a sword and I think junk in the second chest. So the sword shouldn't be too relevant for Illus. GT small is what Andy couldn't get in here.
Illus has enough keys right now to clear GD if he doesn't spend one in the middle, so there's that. He won't hesitate to open chest, especially when you know there's the mirror.
Yeah.
That's actually a nice connector here. Got Andy.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one he followed. I think that was the dark connector up on Death Mountain that we had. So I'm pretty sure that's the like Death Mountain Descent.
It was.
Yeah.
But that's gonna lead into GT. Unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to do much like Illus. But the thing is, he's probably going to Skullwoods, and there's an extra entrance that he'll be able to check in the back of Skullwoods here. With that fire rod. I'm guessing Illus is going back to desert right now.
No glove yet,
Don't have a glove.
Illus now grabbing his items from Super Bunny. See, he left that one behind earlier.
The problem now is for Illus. He's gonna see all entrances for desert. We know Fire Rod is on the right side. Whenever he gets the key for it, because he saw the back of desert and decided not to scam the key. When is he going back here to check those two chests? Especially when they're far, very out of the way. The other thing is he's gonna be able to go to the pod area from here. That's the last GT. I think GT has something. I'm not sure though.
Maybe. So there's our hint for the Hotel Mario, I believe.
And we only have a shop here. Oh, actually 7 quitting. Probably going to... Nope. He kind of wants to go to Thief Town, I guess. Because he hasn't gone yet.
Oh, that keeps Andy from GT. Illus now finding his Thieves Town. I think that might have been an accidental on any stuff. An accidental death on any side.
But he has Iron Castle, but still kind of slow, especially without boots, to get back to. I think our logical answer is actually Potteria.
It would appear so, yeah. Illus has never followed the ferry connector. So he doesn't even know they have the access over there.
We have that. I didn't see Andy get it, but we have that. Oh yeah, he has it. It's buffering, I guess. I'm thinking that's where Illus is actually going right now. Oh yeah, Bankrupt.
Boots checks. Yeah, I think you might be right. I don't think between our runners there's much left besides the pod area.
He's gonna end up in Dark Lumberjack and gonna head east from here. Not gonna be
Yeah.
able to check Catfish because you need a glove.
You might just current jump over.
He has flippers, he
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
need
flippers,
to.
right. Forgot he got those already.
Oh, back of escape, that's actually a really neat play.
Yeah, as I said earlier, if the only accessible glove is back here, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, the fabled fake flippers. I've seen so many players so often do the fake flipper setup, even if they have flippers. It's just the force of habit, I guess. Basically. Oh, and he should be getting to his GT here. He's can't really do much more than Illus could, but boots and
He doesn't have
flippers.
nothing more he can do.
Yep, boots and flippers already a pretty good reward. The footwear tower. And Illus through. Let's see. Big key to GT. And small key to pod. Interesting.
That's definitely something in GT.
Yeah. Then again, we're still missing that darn bow.
Bow for the client, the hammer for left side, the king for right side.
Yep.
Yeah,
if you're decent at mimic clipping, I'd be really tempted in doing it here instead of hunting for the bow.
The good things for Illus right here is that connector is going to send him where logically we have our progression because they checked
Yeah.
everything else.
Yeah. Andy saw it very early on, obviously, because of the different routing he took during the early game, so he didn't want to follow it as a bunny. So this might be big for Illus. Fire Rod is on right side desert. Andy
It's a lot of
saves gun the key.
It's a lot of logic since we don't have the desert key.
Yep.
But who cares
Lumberjack
about
is a
logic?
small key.
But that's the thing. Like when you scan that desert key, if desert is a crystal, most
Yeah,
likely gonna be.
you have different troubles.
You need to look for that desert small.
Yep. Key scamming basically refers to you save and or you grab the key from the back of desert, you save and quit, and then you go into desert, like the actual front part, open the door and check what's in the 2 chests on the right side, and if there's nothing in there, you just hard reset your game without saving, and you get your key back. Yeah, it's very inefficient in Link to the Past, so it paying off with a fire rod is pretty huge. I mean, yeah, the logic should give us the desert key somewhat soon. And yeah,
I'm
and
not
he needs
sure.
it anyways.
He
Like, even if it's in an absolute trash spot, and he still needs it because desert is a crystal. There's no getting around it in this case.
And they might actually follow Illus version. He doesn't have much left to do. And he has flippers. Hello, Sarasala.
Oh, hey. This is some new info for us. We don't know where the green pendant is yet. If Illus talks to him.
Oh, that's Hammer.
Hammer!
Back to
Ooh.
GT, I guess.
So this was needed. Hera has our green pendant.
Kind of
One
not
more
near.
entrance?
Just.
I'm pretty sure that should be the mirror for us.
I mean, yeah. There's no way.
It seems unlikely that it's on the right side given the fire rod's location. Like, it could obviously, but it's unlikely, I'd say. Fire rod right side of desert, so behind the small key. So we have no idea when that actually is in logic. Please, megawatt. No. Yeah, they need the DP key for sure. Like, desert is crystal, and fire rod is on the right side. They need that.
So where is Illus taking that hammer to? Swamp?
That's a good. Oh yeah, yes, flippers and the hammer now. He can full clear. Well, except the big chest, I believe. You don't need to kill those Illus. Yeah, I agree. Swamp is also fine, but he has the hint for Mirror and GT, so I'm a bit surprised still. Smoky to Hera?
It is nice in the sense that you could find maybe a cake. I mean, you don't know where the fire rod is, right? we know where it is. He doesn't. If you find the cane or the fire rod and so on before going to GT, it's like
That's
When?
true.
or
I
even
just-
a bow. Like you never know. You kind of like it's right next to your house. No, I mean not right next to your house, but still.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if he actually finds a bow in here, that would be pretty nice for him. I think in that case he might climb. At the same time, the small keys for GT might also just be for mirror and in map chest. Oh yeah, right, he doesn't have lamp or fire rod.
That's true.
I totally have never done that. Climb GT without a fire source.
No, never. Same. Never happened to me. Forehead.
Oh, time for the left side play.
I'm thinking Andy's getting the mirror.
Yeah, maybe he's doing the same play. Nah, he started in Stank, so he's probably going straight for GT.
These like Andy doesn't have the big key. He's a bit low on. He only has 2 GD keys.
Yeah, but that's like still fine for just doing left side.
That's true. That's true.
Also, Hawk Arrow game strats. Freaking show off. But then again, it is a very good money source if you can do that. Like, even better than usual. Oh, he's going for the, well, book on left side.
Pod.
Hot big key, that's good. We have a few pot small keys and the big key now before we even found the dungeon. Yeah, that book is interesting, especially with a potential mirror coming up soon. That makes you think.
Not really a fan actually of going to the well right now. You don't have a glove to get to the Dark World. So your logical next play is actually GT, right? Which is in Thieves Town, which you're gonna get the mirror from, which you would be able to
Just
mirror
over.
from Thieves Town to get to the well.
Yeah. Yeah, probably would have been smarter to
And
go.
there's no guarantee for the mirror, but still, it's very.
It's
likely that
very
gonna-
likely, yeah.
Another thing it is going to be able to do before going to Dark World, since that's probably the fastest connector to the Dark World, Harrow Castle. That shows you how bad it is. By the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
It's
fire
the fire
source.
source! The in-logic fire source.
So, yeah. Which put the back of escape in logic as well, by the way.
Yep.
So what I was going to say, like Illus has a book. Harrow Castle is the fastest connector to GT. We might see a pet check from here.
Yeah. Very well possible. Quick check of Mimic Cave on the way. To GT. It has Quake.
We know our 2 pendants. I mean, Myers and Entrance, which I would definitely check after getting the mirror.
We got spit out at Mire and Turtle Rock,
Yeah.
so both are dead.
Yeah, but still, like, you want to go to my area.
Yeah.
the mirror to deserts here.
That's for sure.
But I wouldn't want a glove before doing that.
Well, let's see this left side.
Very nice
Mirror-
target fight.
Mirror and map chest, question mark?
And that's our first crystal of the game.
I
It is
think
the last
it's
TR
last
key as well.
Key to TR. That is interesting.
Because Illus cut the last one, I think. I mean, it wasn't Swarm, right?
There it is. Fucking called it. 4 GT keys for a reason.
I mean, it was very likely.
Yep. I just was almost certain it was gonna be in that chest because of the TR keys. The GT keys. PG rating? That's long gone, sorry. This channel is marked mature.
What is the PG thing you're talking about? I don't know.
Illus finally finding out where his saving quit points go.
Not a whole bunch in GD for now.
Yeah, it's just that mirror so far. Like, the title Rocky is nice and all, but we don't really care about it after the first two. Looks like Illus is now following suit.
They don't have a bow, but they have that blue gain. Which is gonna make that Armor's Knights very, very easy, especially with half magic. Don't need to worry a lot about things.
Yeah. I mean, yes, boots and flippers were in there, but we got those earlier. We were talking about the left side now. Basically just a mirror.
Not forgetting about that one. I'm actually surprised Andy is going for the slow laser beam
Yeah, yes,
Yo, what-
burner.
when you have blue gain.
Really weird.
Fire rod is on. That's it, right? Where Andy actually scummed the key.
And behind Ice Armors, just a ton of garbage. Okay, so basically just a mirror out of this trip.
So taking this mirror straight to your boots jacket and Gravis Ledge.
I'd assume so, yeah. Well, not the best place for your tavern.
I mean, I'd rather have a tavern here than a dungeon.
I meant more as in
Yeah.
they won't
Oh.
have much business there.
Oh, C-shaped house.
C-shaped house. What's gonna be in here? Oh, pretty bucks. I think that's all of our boots checks.
Gonna see an extra check here from Illus, which is gonna be the big chat.
Mm-hmm. That might be relevant.
But yeah, we still have a lot to see right now.
Yeah. Still can't visit Catfish, sadly.
Don't know where Andy's going. He already kinda.
I don't think he did. Yeah, he did bot area. Good question.
Oh, mirrors check, I guess. That's a long way to take. Yeah. But you have boots, so
Yeah, and I
Not
don't
bad.
think there's gonna be a more convenient like time for him to do this.
hello, broccoli man.
Free hint.
Yep.
Great.
He doesn't know about Eastern yet. Did he? Does
Yep.
he?
I don't know, he hasn't been there yet.
So I guess
He
gonna
has
be
not
race
been to
game.
Zora area.
Race game into what I think is gonna be the Maya area. I mean the desert area.
Oh, the
Oh,
big chest in GT has a glove.
that's big. That's really.
Oh, if
I
that
actually-
locks like the cane. Oh, that's horrible
I
for
actually
Andy.
think that's bigger than a fire rod, and it actually is bigger than the fire rod.
Yeah.
Unless there's another glove sitting like freely.
If the other glove is glove locked, that is huge. Well, there go Illus beams, but he's using the cane strat. For those that haven't seen this, Can of Burner is really good at ripping them up. Except when you lose them.
So when you don't do it properly. Sorry, Illus. I need to bully you a little bit. You know, I love it.
Andy taking his fire rod into Ice Palace. Let's see what this gets him.
Like, this play is kind of rough in a sense. That
Yeah.
fire rod is out of logic, right?
Fire rod out of
already.
logic. You don't have the glove. This is really risky. Illus now making the play you suggested earlier. Instead of going to the well first. He mirrors after GT.
That I suppose was a race game, right? That's,
Yeah, left race game entrance. I don't remember what was on race game, if it was trash or something they want to pick up.
My tracker, so might have been trying. Actually, not checking the race game yet. Going straight to the my area with that. Gonna be able to check a whole lot. So the question now is, when is Illus going back to shopping mall, dark shopping mall, to check those two entrances? And is he gonna do that when he's gonna have the desert small key?
Yeah. I mean, he might just find it.
I think there was a key on no, the 10 arrows on the ledge, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think the ledge was just trash.
Oh,
Eastern, big key for Andy. That's good for him at least. Then again, we don't know where the bow is. So he might still have to double dip Eastern. Oh, Ice Palace was not the solution for Andy. It looks like race game item was trash, and he just completely ignored it.
You know where that leads? So, gonna see the last entrance here.
Yep. Glove locked. Illus should really check all the glove entrances, in my opinion, now.
Oh, that's fun. That's big.
Oh. Hello. And I'm having buffering issues. Pepper hands. Yeah, if we find cane and or gloves in here. Whew.
That's it.
Good luck, Andy.
I'm not sure if Illus had potions come here.
He should have one red at least that they found. That both
But I
of
know
them found.
he cannot mimic like I know Andy can.
Then again, Andy can't enter the dungeon.
That's true, but that's 2 checks. He could do. That's still big issue in my opinion. Like, when are you going back to the mirror area when there's only one entrance left that you left?
Yeah. Like, basically this is literally every glove spot for Andy Orphaned. Swamp Big. Oh. Let's hope that's not something. Castle Tower Key. Also a nice fetch quest. Oof. And bombos. Oh, that's a fire source for Ice Palace for Illus. So, yeah, he can full clear it, right? Yeah.
I mean, there's a map to Ice Palace in Ice Palace Big Chest. I don't think he wants.
Andy seems slightly stumped on where to go.
I don't remember where that big key to GD was.
I think it might have been in Eastern. No, that was a Maya big key.
Yeah, that was my big key in Eastern.
Where was the GT big key? Thinking.
By the way,
back of escape. You're right, Itsu. Oh god.
he doesn't have the sewer key. Where was that?
Yeah. That might have been.
Because that's locked by the glove.
That might have been in Eastern as well.
So that glove was actually locked by the back of escape right now.
As I said earlier, yeah. That is pretty disgusting. Yeah, if that second glove, like, if the mids are actually glove locked, then that is like a ginormous advantage for Illus. Swiss key wasn't swamp? Yeah, maybe.
Oh no, that's not a. I mean, that's a hint. It doesn't tell much.
Okay. I think they've exhausted most of the entrances though, so...
Oh, there's a K in here.
Hello, Kane. So that should get Annie back to GT, maybe. Hopefully not before he gets the big key. Oh, and big key to Thieves Town. This was a good find.
There's a small key in Lumberjack, yeah. But we don't know which one is.
Cape in the Bowlocked side of Pod and the Red Boomerang.
Which we know where it was here. We knew about that red boomerang.
Oh yeah, we had hinted about that earlier. Yeah, if Andy goes back to GT... Oh, there's the desert key. Hello, up in Hera. So yeah, if Andy goes to GT before he finds that big key, like... I don't even want to say in how big a trouble he is.
Do you remember what connector leads to Turtle Rock? Mismarked it. I forgot about it.
You mean leads out of the Turtle Rock main?
Yeah.
The Elder's house. And it's coming from the Aga Tower entrance.
Alright. I mean, you have a mirror. That's kind of a logical play here.
Yeah. Then again, Andy has a chance to maybe just stumble upon the other glove in the entrances he's checking here. So, race might not be over.
That's very big still for now.
Yeah, for now it's definitely a big one. Then again, that second glove might also be sitting alone in a cave behind a glove rock, and then Andy likely has a problem. Andy taking the newfound cane through Talrak.
And you have, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of keys, but still, Illus has 4. That
Yeah,
actually
he
is
has more
logic.
than enough.
That actually is in the logic to go back from here if you have 4 small keys.
Yeah. And Andy, since he just found his desert small key, also knows the fire rod is now back in logic for him. Let's see what the fire lock chests in Talrak hold.
Back to Mr. Meyer. For
Probably just for the fire checks, I'd assume. As unfortunate.
that's tempered. That's
Yeah,
not that.
it's nice. It's so like triple dip Maya never feels good. Oh yeah, we don't know if pot is pendant. I think it's a 1 in 4 to be a pendant. So very likely the gloves are needed.
Oh, that's a nice
That's a
hint.
good hint in the front of Talrak. Like just in the Thief's Stone dead. So I think Andy might just go to Thief's Stone since he found the big key. He doesn't need to worry about the small key now. Glove 100% needed? Don't we still just have Ice Palace be garbage? A pendant? Oh yeah, I guess either or has to be. Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right, Mega.
And that's logical. You just got a hint for Thief Town, and you know you can orphan the big chat. So that's logical play from Andy here.
Shocking, they need a glove.
I mean, so far in my entire seeds that I've seen, there's only one seed that didn't require a glove that I've seen.
Yeah,
Wasn't the
same.
one who run it.
And I even got to commentate that beauty of a seed. Well, let's see where Illus takes us now. Is he checking more glove entrances? He still has the, like, 2 next to the desert connectors left.
I'm not sure where it's going right now.
He might just kill Moth?
Going
Apparently
to
not.
Darkhold. Probably gonna see the entirety of Ice Palace very soon. Or pet check. No, not even a pet check.
having to take the long way around of Thieves Town. It's no glove in my hands.
Yeah, we're gonna see Ice Palace right now.
Even though Illus doesn't know it yet. Oh?
Why did you forget, Illus? I'm probably gonna do the boots check. Mirror boots check, I guess, for going.
Apparently, yeah.
And this one as well, we haven't seen. Andy went out of the dark Death Mountain Ascent. Which
Yeah,
was
Illus has fully in logic gloves. Oof,
You're
spike
doing
dive.
that. You're doing
Yeah.
that.
And it's not even bad for him since you can just spin
And
speed,
he
kind of burn her
found the
back.
last pendant as well.
Yikes. Andy is really hunting those pendants. Smoky the Pot, not the greatest.
Still good. Like he
Yeah.
burned all his keys. So.
He needed at least one more, so.
I mean, we know right now that pot is a crystal, so he actually needed one.
Good spin speed, Illus. Or hook speed, whatever.
At least it's not fire rod doesn't have, but bombos, so it doesn't need that much magic.
Yeah.
For ice, I mean, he's gonna get a refill here.
Have a mind. And he's showing us one more entrance we haven't seen yet. Useless.
I can see Andy going back to GG, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's close to it. He might have just forgotten about the flippers checks. I don't think he's done any of them, right? Neither like Zora checks.
Swamp is like island, like Kali Island.
Yeah. And yeah, looks like he's back to GT. So he has hard orphaned that glove. Oh.
I mean, yeah, there's still another glove out there, but that's still.
Yeah. Didn't we get a hint that the other glove is sitting alone in a cave?
I don't
Or did I misread that? GT, big key is in the back of escape, and the small key to... and the small key to the back of escape is in Swamp, if we remember right. I thought we read that the other glove was alone in a cave.
Those desert small key. Wasn't it? Or was it another
Maybe?
one? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Vanilla Escape.
Hey.
Yep, it's a glove lock glove indirectly. Oh, buffering pepper hands.
Same here. I can't see what's in Meyer, unfortunately.
Oh, we can't tell you what's on the right side. Sorry, guys. Oh, I see a big key. That's not big. That's actually good.
Yeah, we found the bag. There of course is come the key, so
Yep. So
you
that's
can actually
an
clear
easy
it.
question
So
for Andy.
not punished. But yeah.
Oh, 2 required big keys. Which other one?
I saw the rock in entire room. I saw it.
Ah, okay. No, I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, it was entire room.
That's pretty nice, yeah. That is pretty nice. Just getting the hint about the Thief's Town Big that he hasn't found yet.
It's with the cane as well.
Yep. Just needs to mirror on top of Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, at some point this basically becomes glove for go mode for Andy.
So we actually only missing a bow.
Yeah. Got the Eastern Desert Big. Yeah, pretty much.
So the GT climb is dead. I mean,
Yeah, at
It's
least from
actually
our
100%.
perspective.
from our perspective, that GT climb is 100% dead.
Yep. Desert
Oh,
Small
Hera
was in
entrance,
Hera
sure.
entrance, yeah.
Hera entrance, we need Hera entrance as well.
Oh yeah, we need to find Hera, that's true. Wait, no, we don't need to find Hera.
Oh, maybe. Actually, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, we might be in potential bow mode. Kinda depends. Let's see what these checks here. First one, nothing. Second one, also nothing.
Andy not missing a lot, right? But they still have to come back here. It's not
Yeah.
an entrance to get to.
Andy does not seem to remember the
Going for Desert Big right now.
connector to TR. I think the one is faster than going through what's it called? Paradox.
Yes, there's a hint for.
Yeah.
It's a map for Ice Palace.
IP Big and TT Big are both dead. Thanks to hints.
But yeah, what's that really beginning of the seed? So. But Illus remembers.
Oh, looks like Andy remembered,
He's going
Water
for the flipper
checks? so that should get him back on track. But then again, he has to make the decision to go back into GG for literally the one chest, which is about the worst spot it could be.
Like I said earlier, that Andy knows how to mimic it. If you go back to GT with
He'll-
the big key,
He might climb, yeah.
you might actually climb as well.
Then again, at that point, he's... Well... I'm not sure. He might at that point just be in bow for go mode and not wanna do the climb, since obviously it can't be there. So, it's sort of a... Eh. I mean, he still doesn't have the big key. There was nothing to do in GT for him.
Like, it's kind of hard to go back to a dungeon for only one check, especially when it's so deep.
Yeah, when it's such a slow check. Like, I don't think there's a worse single chest than GT Big.
If he actually finds the bow before he finds the big key, I can actually see him climbing before going to the basement.
Yeah, since he knows that the check behind Agatu's dead, he can just climb the mirror down. Oh, Silver's on cold, sir. Convenient.
But not a lot, and he missed on ice bubbles, so that's good for him.
Yeah, at least it won't like stop him from actually progressing.
I mean, we know we're only looking for the bow right now. Just
Yeah.
when is Illus going for? I believe he has to go to East Death Mountain to get his next piece of progression.
Yeah, he needs to do that small.
In Desert Small, the Kind of Samaria, and the Big EDD.
Yep.
Surprise is not checking, like... Oh, I got tower check.
Yeah, he still has one left in here. After finding that small key.
I guess, like... From this perspective, I
Oh, he has the
feel
objective first.
I got tower into K45 into Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, probably.
Shovel. Kinda convenient.
Kinda convenient, yeah. He was going that way anyways.
Question, after that Bombo's tablet, do you go straight to shopping mall, dark shopping mall, knowing you don't have the tools for that? In the desert, big and small? Or like there's a whole lot on the mountain and it's easily accessible.
Yeah, I think if he remembers the connector up to the mountain, he should take that.
Sure, there's 2 entrances he hasn't checked in that area.
Yeah, but they're so far out of the way. Maybe.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Vanilla. Well, now they are not, or one of them isn't that far out of the way. Sadly, you can't really activate it conveniently.
That's still big. Like it makes traveling a bit convenient, more convenient, especially going back to CAC.
Yeah, going back to
there's a lot
going
of
back to the mountain. I think it's a little randomized. Oh, what's on the tablet? Just the compass.
Okay, nothing. There, yeah. I'm guessing you're gonna activate the flute right now.
Yeah, maybe flute and just
Oh.
climb the mountain vanilla.
I mean, you have either tablet on your way. That might actually be a good thing.
Yeah, looks like flute activation.
Yep, definitely.
And no, this mode does not require Agatu. This mode is called Crystals. Well, the goal is.
We know. In the pyramid, there's nothing. There's a fairy.
Yeah, it could be required just for the drop down, since those are randomized as well. But in this case, we don't need him at all.
I mean, he needs a glove for gold there, and he needs a glove to get inside. That's actually the fastest way to get where he wants to go, and that's good. A mirror out already. He's going to Floating Island.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he's seen the item, so it makes sense that he comes here. So he can grab the item if it's needed.
That mirror helps him a lot. Like, that's we know about
Beautiful
mimic.
Argus by Andy. Holy.
Yeah, the hook dash strat really good.
Zero cycle that bitch.
Oh hello.
Oh, there's her. Hello. That's a quick full clear.
I mean, it's not in a very good spot, so I can see the basement here.
Yeah. Same. Might just do the upper parts first, and then do the
Yeah,
basement.
you definitely do the upper part first.
Yeah.
Which he should be getting very soon. It's in the area where he is.
Yeah. You should forget Hera entrance and tablet over there. So Andy did not get the Sewers key? Where was it then if it wasn't in Swamp? Nice
Hello.
mother sword.
No, Swamp just hasn't been checked by Illus because
Yeah, you got the key after.
the key wasn't bought. The big key to Swamp wasn't bought.
Huh. Andy hasn't marked it on his tracker either, so like on his
Was it
personal tracker.
No, there was money on the Zora ledge, so and Zora
Yeah.
had a heart.
Hard container and $50 over here, so I'm not sure where that key was. I thought it was one of the flippers checks. Was it in EP?
I'm not sure. I know there's a big key for Maya.
Yeah,
There's also
Maya
a
big
small
key was in
key.
Eastern, but
There's also a small key, but the rest was trash. If I remember right.
yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Illus skipping the basement for now.
I mean, you have hammer. Oh no, yeah, sure. I guess. Hello.
There's the Moldorms.
That's your T-some big key and the cane.
Yep.
Not some big keys required, but still.
Puts Illus very close to go mode.
Oh, I forgot about the mushroom. We know where the potion shop is as well, if I remember right.
Yeah. Oh, let me look. Oh yeah, in just in a dam. So just flew to 2 and then a flew to 7. If you wants to check that.
And that's Illus. Very required desert small key.
Yep, he doesn't quite know it yet. And both of them going for the same tablet. What's it gonna be? A map. And a pretty useless one at that.
Going to desert again.
Not sure where he's going.
Was it on the torch? There was a key on the... No.
Yeah, there's a small key on a torch.
No.
Oh, GG. Oh, second castle tower key. Wonderful. All these useful keys. And time for some drop downs on either end.
Middle one is wise. We haven't found the TR bridge yet.
Hint.
And we're gonna see
Great
laser bridge from Big Kiev Skullwoods. Nice. Not nice. mushroom check
Mm-hmm.
right off the bat.
Makes
So, and
sense.
he's gonna show us some new checks in Laser Bridge, which I think should lead to the TR Bridge as well. But
I
we know about Mimic Cave already.
think so. Yeah, we got spread out that Mimic Cave. Yeah, I think it has to be laser TR Bridge.
Illus finishing Meyer.
Yep.
On the ball.
Just got the cane. Sadly, no bow for him, but then again, he has Butter Sword, so.
I don't remember where Desert Big was.
I don't remember either. Laser Bridge, no bow here. And yeah,
That's
it's
it.
TR Bridge. As expected. Left side, just a shop.
And this part, left side, I'm buffering, so I cannot see. A spiky hint.
Well. Okay. That kills one mids check. Yeah, right side GT has the two big keys that Illus needs.
Alright.
The desert and the TR one.
Not going there without a fire.
Now the question is, where's the bow hiding?
That's a pretty
We
good question.
don't have much left, I believe. Is it gonna be a vanilla bow?
We have error basement.
We have Hera Basement, we have the big chest in Eastern and in Swamp.
We have some mods
what
check.
else?
Yes.
I guess we technically have the pedestal? None of those require Skywoods. Require the bow. Yeah, Trinex Vidi. Oh, Skyward's big. Yeah, we also found that. Ugh. That's some really depressing options.
A really nice skill with the butter, and
I think Illus killed the last small eye and the big eye at the same time.
it did.
Or maybe even killed the big eye first and the small eye despawns then? Question mark? But just a bottle on Vidi.
That Hera basement skip is not hard to come back to with the connector to floating island.
Yeah, I still think this connector is faster, like just going through the middle here.
It is.
Spits you out that
It is.
rock man. Like if you just want to get up there.
Going to Eastern, I see. For Andy. Getting the mighty big.
Yep. He
No, we
can
haven't seen the
check
routes
big
yet
chest.
there, Restador.
Yeah, neither of them has checked it because Illus probably doesn't want to go there until he finds some desert stuff.
We have a small key that can actually lead him there.
Yeah.
Especially when you know that the two desert entrances, the other one actually leads to the Dark Shopping Mall.
Yeah, he can just flute to 7, go in one desert entrance, exit the other one.
Oh, there it is. It was actually in Eastern.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Ah, there it is. We're slightly ahead of me. Okay, so it was over here.
I don't
Well-
know. Let me reload my stream. Okay, I've been buffering a lot, and I don't know like if it was good or not.
Yeah, same. I just always like I look at their timers and our timer or race timer. Get a feeling for it. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. I mean,
not by the level.
the back of escape might be something Andy does somewhat soon since it's 3 checks. But then he needs to take that GT big to literally one chest. That's the bigger problem. Because I think at this point Andy is basically bow for go mode as well, besides the glove. So he pretty much knows the climb is pretty irrelevant. Yeah, we still have no clue where that other glove is, but I'm not having too many hopes for him in that regard.
He's really running low on options right now.
Yeah.
Like he's going for Maya.
Obviously he's first gonna go Maya, yeah. That's like a given. Yeah, we have a vanilla sanctuary, and the back of escape has GT big, and the GT big chest has the glove. So it's basically a glove lock glove.
Illus going back for the last entrance, I guess. On the left side of the mountain. Yeah, he already has me
The glove is locking pod, and since like we need it for Ice Palace and for pod for 2 of our crystals.
Oh, going back to Hera for the basement.
Interesting.
I mean, you're not going back there anytime soon. So
He
doing that
might
check right
also-
now.
Yeah, he might also want to check the other drop down.
Yeah, but you're not coming back here.
Yeah.
You're definitely not coming back here.
We have a few shitty one-offs left that all could contain a bow. Like Skyward's big, Swamp big.
Now the two castles tower small key. We know there's a small key, but it shouldn't be relevant. Actually can confirm now that it's a pod key. Since we have... Oh, maybe Thieves Town, but who cares?
Oh, for the Aga one, yeah, you're right. It should be relevant at this
We
point.
have all the relevant keys.
Yeah, you're right. This is losers round 5. Oh, ice oh, okay. We don't need that. Thank God.
Oh, going to desert.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh.
a fire for
I
Illus
guess
incoming.
this routing works out for him. Sadly, he leaves behind the big chest.
I don't think there was something relevant. Andy checked it.
Yeah, it was a mail upgrade.
The other one is on Turok.
Yeah, laser bridge, and DP big chest is the 2 mail upgrades.
I mean, I can get Illus' way of thinking right now. You haven't found Turtle Rock Bridge, and
Yeah.
whenever you find it, you're gonna check that last entrance on that mountain.
Yeah, that's true. Sadly, we know he needs to go to GT first. Oh, he mirrored out? Interesting. I would have thought he just leaves
Actually,
there.
very interesting, but like, oh, it makes sense. Actually, makes a lot of sense. You have an item. You have another way to desert that is actually easy that can lead you back to the shopping mall. But you have an item, so you want to do those check with this item before doing anything else. Makes sense.
I guess, yeah.
But yeah, where is that bow?
Yeah, that's a big question.
I heard Missing Bow is actually a very good team name, by the way. Going to the back of Skate, and he's on the right track right now. And Illus is doing all the pendants. He now has full knowledge of his crystal and pendant situation. He can actually pull pedestal right.
Yeah.
Something he
Looks like
might
Andy might be checking it.
something he might actually do. Whenever he's checking the back of Skullwoods. I don't know if he got the hint for that yet.
Nice pod key.
That's a pod key, okay. Actually required. Checking.
Logically required. Forehead.
I can actually see Illus clearing. I don't remember where the other entrances for the rock were.
Once like the big chest entrance is over on east of mountain, but behind the mid-rocks. And the left one is in Maya area, in the Maya shed.
Then he's clearing to the rock from here.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. He's just gonna do one full trip. At the same time, he doesn't have the big keys, so.
Oh yeah, true.
So
my buffering.
Kind of unfortunate for him. And Andy is going to the right place. Sadly, then needs to make probably the shittiest decision in the seed.
You kind of feel behind at this point. Like 2 hours in,
yeah.
you still
glove.
don't have a glove.
Yeah, that's a big oof. And he's missing what? Well, he's only missing one dungeon entrance at least, but he probably knows. No, 2 dungeon entrances, so he probably knows that at least one of them is glove locked. And he like still doesn't find his glove here, so that's like, ugh.
But that's the thing. You know you're behind, kinda. You have to make a big decision, right? Like climbing, maybe. I don't know. That's still a hard decision. But...
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because like the only thing that the climb could actually net you would be the glove locked behind the bow somewhere else.
Yeah, we know it's not required. We have everything aside from the bow. Bow is actually required for the climb in logic.
Yeah, if he climbs before big is what we're saying.
That's the back of Skullwoods into ped for Illus. The shield!
I assume so. Oh no, rip the fire shield. Nope, Skullwood's big for Andy.
I don't know what it was. It was in a very dumb spot. It's in GT, if I remember correctly, in the Crystal Roller room, which requires the TR big key in Ganon.
Nice mirror shield.
It's actually funny that Illus lost his fire shield here, and he gets the mirror one.
Yep. Give us the blind pull, Illus, come on. Very nice.
That's all 6 pod keys as well. You haven't seen that yet as well.
And where is this bow hiding? And back to Dark World, so I assume this is the GT play for Illus.
You have Swamp big, unfortunately. I mean, they could have done that if they went to Eastern first, but how can you not dip into Swamp before going into Eastern? It's just impossible. Wait, Yeah, it's in bot, so you tried quite the small key in Eastern to get the glove, to get to pot, to get the swan big. There's no way you're not skipping the big chest here. And
Yeah.
we have our big keys incoming for Illus. He will know that climb is not required.
Yeah. Helma's always bollocked.
Actually,
Because you need
skipping
to shoot the statue in front of him.
I think that's bad for Illus. That is skipping on Tyroom right now.
Yeah. I mean, we know it's not needed, but...
It is TR big key.
Wait, I thought it was Skyward.
No, it's TR big key.
Oh
Skullboard
yeah,
is
it's here and Desert in here. Yeah, that's a big monk ass. Like, this isn't an open seat, you don't just skip tile room.
This is gonna find Desert here. Not feeling good about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going. It's
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Thank you. I was scared for a second.
Yeah, this would have been one of those where two players missed different items and was sitting here for 3.5 hours.
And, like, especially when he's gonna get it, and it's gonna be like, thank God I didn't skip it.
Yep. This is where you take a deep sigh of relief.
So no. At this point, I'm guessing that second pair of gloves is actually in the climb or in GT entrance itself, because we know there's 2 chests in here.
Yeah. There's a good chance. I'm also half expecting a freaking vanilla bow at this point.
Oh, and they checked.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he had the big key of Eastern when he went there, and he checked.
Ah, okay.
the thickness, so it's not vanilla.
Okay. Well, that's good at least. Oh, time to use this desert key real quick. I mean, it's understandable that Andy doesn't want to climb. Like, it's fairly unlikely for him.
That's the thing. Like, he has 1 check in logic. Only 1 check in logic can get in Sour. The climb is not even in logic for him right now.
Yeah. Like, obviously, it could be that the bow is God knows where and the glove is in upstairs GT. But that's just a huge time investment if it's not that way. So, I can understand him not wanting to climb.
But I think he's running out of checks right now. And I actually literally think that's his last location.
Yeah, very close for it at least.
Meanwhile, Illus got his 4th crystal, and I guess he's going for the 5th one.
Yeah, I can see
Or
him
is
just
it?
going for Turtle Rock clear. Yeah, I think this is a Turtle Rock clear for him. He's going to Dark Death Mountain and then dropping down to Big Chest.
Gonna get the Skullwoods big. Oh, he's going for the basement. He's gonna get the glove.
Okay. If you see that glove popping up at 15, it's like, yeah, I'm way behind.
That's where, like, I mean, no, you're not going for the climb because you know you're also in bow mode.
Yeah, at that point he knows he only needs bow, so...
But there's still a lot like pod, ice. Eastern, so he's not that far behind because he actually cleared a lot of dungeons. But that's still a lot of entrance.
Yeah, it's still a lot of like single locations all over the world that he needs to check. At least he's got the flute now, so it's not incredibly slow. It's still pretty annoying. And yeah, from Illus' perspective, he now has like Swampig and Skullwoodsbig sitting around that are very
With pod.
awful for him.
With pod as well.
Oh yeah, pod a few more spots. To be honest, I'd almost be going for pod.
Yeah, you have to clear ice balance because you're here. I think. I don't know who he's going through. He's looking for pod, I guess. So that makes sense to check this one.
Oh.
But yeah, I can see Illus doing those 2 last checks before going back. I mean, Swamp isn't even that bad. Desert also not that bad because Skullwoods is a bit annoying.
Oh, interesting decision by Illus not checking out the exit.
He knows. I mean, he should know. At this point, you're looking for an item.
I mean, I know it could still be sitting behind that exit.
It's not. It's the thing for him. I know we know that, but yeah, that's kind of. I don't think that's bold, but like Mimic Lake entrance. You found a connector to that.
It's not like it could lock him out, so I don't see the reason.
Sure.
I don't think it can lock him out.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure he got the hint for Ice Palace.
He got spat out of Turtle Rock.
We know GT is a thing with 2 chests, so I don't think there's anything that could lock him out.
The 5th crystal for Illus. Something you haven't seen yet from Andy. Not the good ice rod. We found the right ice rod cave anyways.
Yep.
So I can see Desert and Swamp right now from us. We haven't seen Sahas yet as well. I don't remember where he is, but...
This is here.
I think he's here.
Yeah, he is. Nope. Swamp Palace map.
He's going to Desert, right?
I think so.
I'm kind of surprised he took that way.
Bit surprised he didn't just flew to 7 and run up.
There's a connector to Desert that lead, actually. Swamp.
I mean, yeah,
first.
there's a desert connector in Ice Road Cave area and in Dark Shopping Mall.
Yep. There's a connector.
Yeah.
Not really needed to.
So you can just flew to 7 and go through desert to reach the other end.
No, Thief's on Big Chest is that as well.
Yeah, Thief's on Big is dead and Ice Big is dead. And we saw Andy check Skullwoodsbig already, but Swamp Big is still left open.
We already cleared Swamp, Illus.
Grabbing the pod key.
So at this point, it's actually in pod. Gross.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's the only spot we have left. Unless we're missing some random loot cave, but I don't think so.
I think we check all entrances right now unless we find, like, mids in pod. Which
I
would
don't think
open.
mids unlock anything.
They unlock the smith chain.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Gross.
Oh,
Gross.
God.
And also, hammerpacks.
Yeah.
Bombos was checked by Illus.
I think by both even. God, where is the thing?
The answer is in Bob. We know for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, not checking does it big.
You just did check shovel spot earlier, right?
Catfish. We haven't seen catfish yet.
Oh God, yeah. Neither of them went up there because they didn't have glove. Oh God.
Casual 2 hours and 15 minute catfish check.
This is so gross.
Yeah, part is in check.
Check aboard, yeah.
That's an easy way to get back to my area, so that's not that
I mean,
bad.
they can just. Oh yeah, they can't flute, but they have a connector over there, yeah. Good grief.
If it's here, I don't see Andy going there anytime soon. That's so orphaned. That's so orphaned.
Oh,
Oh boy!
time for the smith chain. Oh. At least getting to the Maya area is easier now. Let's see the positives here. And yeah, like those were the only gloves you could access. Oh, Illus didn't get the hint for this? Interesting. Thought he did.
We are gonna see. I guess we're gonna see the Skullwoods. Illus, you're getting back a shield, by the way.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
That's definitely Smith Chain we're seeing here.
Yeah, for sure. Just the question if he does Skywoods first. But I don't think so. Yeah, it's a good question why Annie hasn't gone back to IP. The Crystal Engineer has to clear anyway, so...
Especially
maybe
after
he's
coming out of
hoping to
GT.
skip right side?
That's still bold. That's still bold in a sense. You were in GT, that is Steve's down. Ice Palace is the race game. You're never gonna get closer to that.
Yeah. Agreed.
Sick kid.
Beautiful. Hey, sick kid. Oh.
So right now, Andy actually has a good chance to find a bow here.
Yeah. He has the keys he needs.
From what we have left, we know
So,
he has a good chance.
He might actually be in go mode first.
Nice mirror bond.
His gloves might just be or mids rather, might just be a big distraction for Illus. And with 5 keys, and he can pretty efficiently full clear
That's
this.
one of the check we haven't seen, and the other one is the big chest.
Yep.
That might actually put Andy in a very good position right now. Still has to clear ice. So there it is, in part.
There it is. So just a big distraction for Illus. Well, big is relative.
That's
as long as
still,
it doesn't go for purple.
That's still Ice Palace. But
yeah.
Illus really needs to go back to pod.
I mean, I think that's literally the only spot left for Illus after purple chest and Skyward's big. Oh wait, he has EP big as well. I hope he goes to pod before that garbage.
You technically have more chests in pod, so I don't see.
Yeah.
That's actually a very close race right now.
Yeah, this turn around. Those mids.
Like, if Illus goes back to pod right now, he's in the lead after purple chess.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, if he gets
If he does
further
other
behind.
one-offs in the hope of not going back to pot again, he might be screwed. Like he can get to pot easily is the thing now with the mid, so that's the good part. Hey, a single green rupee.
Oh, it's going for skull with.
Oh boy. Yeah, Illus might get bitten by pot a second time. Wait, am I mixing up things? Did you get vanilla hammered or was it Illus?
That wasn't me.
Oh, that was you. Mixing up seeds.
It's losers bracket, so lower bracket. Let's call it lower bracket. So yeah, winner goes home. Loser goes home. I mean,
Flute to 6, flute to 6. So we might still have a race on our hands.
we have a race.
Oh, sorry for the slight spoilers.
I actually think I think we have a race here.
Yeah.
Ice is in a kind of bad spot that take seconds for Andy to get back to.
Yeah, he doesn't have mid, so it'll take him a little.
And Ice Palace is also a really long dungeon.
It's fastest for Andy to go from the swamp portal to ice, right?
I'm not sure.
Ice is in the left race game entrance, so he needs to go Dark World mirroring over there. So I think swamp portal is his best option without mids.
And going straight for the bow as well. This is a very close race. He has 2 checks, I think. I don't remember if he had the big Q when he went in.
He didn't.
Don't rage! Just go!
He actually did have the big, yeah.
Oh yeah, 13 out of 14.
Yeah. Yeah, so this Illus should still be in the lead if he doesn't, I don't know, die to Ganon. Usual memes inserted here.
Ganon is ankle, right?
Yeah, again, it's just an uncle, so. I mean, Andy will be getting silvers, just not for armors. Silvers are on cost there. No avoiding those. Just slightly longer for the Armors Knights.
You might actually be correct, Incoherent. Those 3 spins that he might have to do on Ganons could be very relevant.
Yeah. Then again, he has a good chance of finding an arrow drop somewhere from some enemy.
There's not much it's gonna kill in
I
ice,
guess,
though.
yeah. It's a good pass most of it. Do any of the pots have fixed arrows? I don't think so. None on the way, at least. Just magic and bombs. He doesn't do anything looking for silvers. He has butter sword. He doesn't need silvers with butter. Like, obviously it saves time, but with butter it doesn't save much. And like the only checks he has left are the 2 right side checks, which are very slow. This will be almost simultaneous 7th crystals.
That would be very, very close.
Good god. Totally forgot about Illus not having done Eastern yet. Ooh, missing the stairs clip. Rip
Getting
swag.
bullied. Seconds are a bit of a concern right now.
And yeah, he's actually gonna be on 3 arrows.
So, Illus actually full calls here ahead.
Yep. Then again, Colster doesn't take long with this equipment.
But yeah, those 3 spins, I think, are gonna be a lot.
And Illus in Ganon fight. Or not, because I have buffering issues.
Oh, he's actually looking for arrows. That's game.
Oh, he found them pretty quick.
Yeah, but still.
I think that's still a pretty, like... Yeah, I don't think he can make that back unless Illus flunders majorly.
And with Battle Sword, I don't think it will.
Yeah. Already over in phase 3. Or maybe not, because buffering.
That's a lot of TPs.
How many teleports is this? Yes, we found the arrows on Coles there. We really can't not get them. Because this game is weird and requires you to pick up the item. Oh. And there's the last one for Illus. Oh, there's the last one for Illus. God damn it. Hit your
I have
GG's
a
in
bit
chat.
buffering as well, but GG's for Illus.
It's buffering back and forth for me.
That was
Hit
a
your
really close
GG's.
one.
Holy moly. Yeah. There's the first place time. 2:29:23. Soon to be followed by Annie with a 2:29:40. 17-second difference. So I think we'll soon be joined by our runners. That catfish, yeah.
I kind of feel bad because I was the one who called the mids. And the spin chain we did. I mean, I guess that's commentator's curse. But still, he still won in the end. So, not the commentator's curse.
Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Losa. I still think like Pod Biggie Chess is one of the most annoying locations in the game. For me personally.
Hello?
Hey, GG.
Hello, Illus GG.
GG's. Congratulations.
That was really close, right?
That was a hard seed. You're close to last location aside from Eastern Big and Pod Big,
Exactly.
if I remember correctly.
Both Pod is like the bane of my existence.
I mean, I know the feeling. You know that I know the feeling.
I mean, after the 6th Pod key on the pedestal, I should have been a bit more suspicious, but I had a pretty good route in which I kind of did all the rest of my leftover checks.
Hello,
So
Andy.
I
GG.
figured.
I
I
thought you
figured
were
Hello.
that.
GG.
GG,
GG to
Andy.
you as well.
GG.
What an awful, awful, whatever that was.
You want to know where mids were? The ALttPR Clouds. You want to know where they were?
Sure.
They were in Catfish.
Nice.
Yeah, those distracted Illus for a bit in the late game. Doing some Smith chain and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just to like get you both on speed. So Andy, I think, got his glove at like around the 2:15 mark. I
Yeah,
want to say.
it was the literal last thing I could do. It was great.
Luckily for you, like they didn't lock that much aside from Bow, basically, and Ice Palace, and that's it.
Yeah.
Pod, I mean, Bow, Pod, same thing, right?
Yeah, and Illus was just searching for the bow for, I think, like half an hour or so after finding the big keys on the right side of GT.
Yeah, something like that. It was an incredibly long search, which required me to basically full clear everything except for one location.
Yeah, this was not the finest creation then, I gotta say.
What are you saying? My seeds, I'll have you know, are perfect. They cannot be
Or-
improved upon in any way.
That's not bad.
The seed made for a close race, so
You
I
went
guess
for
the heroes won't complain.
an early desert scum key, Andy, and actually rewarded big for that, getting the
The
fire
fire
rod
rod.
so early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I died on my way over there, and I was like, whatever, let's just go do it. I want to get it out of the way. There's no good way to get it. And then I got the fire rod, and I'm like, well, that's interesting, I suppose. I wonder where that desert small key was. I don't even remember where it was. It was pretty late.
The
Yes.
Hare entrance was King's Tomb, and desert
Yeah.
small key was in there.
Yeah, the seed. I made a bunch of mistakes routing wise, like forgetting some stuff. I made the Swamp Palace switch. I forgot to hit. So I was typing in my notes while I was doing that. So yeah, not the greatest performance from me, but the seed was something else.
I mean, that was kind of dumb to go into East. I don't know, go into GT to get the flippers. I mean, technically you could sequence break getting into Eastern, but still, you needed to get the flippers in Logic. You needed to get the flippers in GT to go back to Eastern to get a small key for Fire Castle to get in the back of Escape. To get the lamp, you need to get the lamp from Sound, by the way, and get to the back of Escape to get the big key from GT. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I'm so glad I did the dark room once more to get my GT big key. Oh,
was that Aga Tower? Second chest? I don't remember where that was. No, that was
Aga
back of
Tower's
this.
That
second
was a
chest
shovel.
was shovel, which
Oh, that was
led into
shovel.
fluid.
which gave the vanilla fluid.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. This whole seed's a blur. It was bad.
Yeah.
I agree.
Certified bad. You also had like very not great connectors to get to places. I think the like best
Everything was
one,
so slow.
best
I
one was
cursed-
like Old Man, but that was like an hour and a half in.
I cursed that Hyrule Castle connector.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a really really bad one. Like last
I don't know how often you guys took that one.
Well, it was slower probably than going through Hyrule Castle because you had to do that dark room, which is just going to be slow without a lamp. And taking two connectors to get basically to the same place as taking one. So it was it was dumb.
It was something.
But yeah, GG's again to both of you. Well, let me bring up the challenge real quick.
I think Illus,
I
you're
don't
facing the
think-
winner. The
Oh, yeah.
winner of One Up and who was it?
Anta.
Oh,
Bonta.
not
Bonta.
determined yet.
Oh god, Bonta.
Good luck, my dude.
I've been racing Bonta for quite some time, at least in Open and Standard, but I haven't been racing or beating him in cross keys, so that could be an adventure.
I mean, there's always possibilities in cross keys for seeds to go God knows how. See this one.
That's true. It's crazy how close this was in the end. It was like differently catastrophic for both of us, and
Yup.
in the end we were 17 seconds apart. That's pretty crazy.
Also, silvers at Cold Stairs was my last crystal, and I had to dig for one more arrow because I only had 3. Was something else as well.
Actually surprised you did and not going for like 3 shots and 3 spins, I guess.
I don't know what would have been faster.
Probably about the same.
Yeah. I think it took me like 8 digs or something, 7 digs. I don't remember, but yeah, I did a lot better in this tournament than I thought I would. I was really bad at cross keys when the qualifiers started. So I think I I'm not super disappointed about losing.
Yeah, you
I mean, yeah.
played it a lot, right?
I had
A lot of
done.
time into it.
I think I had done 2 cross key seeds before the qualifier started ever.
Nice.
I'm much more familiar with the Insanity entrance shuffle than I am the Crossworld entrance shuffle. At least I was. So it was a big change to get used to. I got one of my first sub 3 times in my second qualifier. And then I have a couple sub 2s under my belt, so
Yeah, you did improve a lot. I've seen also you've been practicing a lot during downtimes. I mean, when you were not racing in the tournament, so that's actually also pretty good.
yeah, tournament was fun. Good luck against maybe Bonta next round.
Thank you. I will really need it. Oh god, that's some kind of nightmare thing. But yeah, it was fun racing against you. I was pretty worried that you had improved to way too much and that I didn't stand a chance. But I kind of got a bit lucky once more this time, I guess. So I'm glad to have won this and to be in the next round.
Right then.
Yeah, go ahead then if you want to wrap it up, plug some more upcoming races.
I don't have the schedule right now.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Ben
I
has
think
it
we
up.
have Wolfie versus GFE later tonight.
We do, yes. That's in 2 hours, I think. Possibly a little less than that, actually. Let's bring up the calendar. Where are they? Yeah, just under 2 hours for that. We've also got the OOT Freaky Friday race that's starting in about 45 minutes. So you can catch either of those very shortly. Yeah, we're going to leave it here for now. And yeah, back soon with more races. So do stick around for those if you're still awake. I'm probably going to go to bed because it's like nearly midnight here. But, you know. Anyway, cheers everyone for watching. Thanks to our trackers, our commentators, all those wonderful people who keep our stuff alive. They're all awesome. The bot isn't though because it's being very slow. That's a bit better. Cool. Alright, that's it I think. So, see you all around.